Mic check, hello. Right. Is it actually freaking working now? I think it's working now. OBS crashed as soon as I pressed go live. So that's nice, isn't it? How's it going, guys? Fifi, Whacked, Alex. Wee wah. Mean, how's it going? How you doing? Davey, PSP Mads. I sorted it out. Yeah, I was trying to stream vertical and it don't appear to have worked, so yeah, I guess the restream plugin crashes OBS. Never mind. Never mind. Alexa, turn on the heater. Okay. Bitch. Yeah, what up, people? How we all doing? Just make sure this camera's working. Of course it's not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Great. Hang on. One sec. Oh, it's just set to the wrong one. There you go. Now it's working. Right. Hello. There's no one answer to that, Jay, unfortunately. It's not one of those questions that you can just say, do this, do that. There's so many different things it could be. On the mobile trip, it was... yes, I did squirrel, yeah. You have to stream when I'm at work. Yeah, because I don't want you on the stream, obviously. Duh. There we got it. Yep, good morning. How's it going, Tail? Yeah, picking up a little bit, PSP. Thank you. Picking up a little bit. Happy Pretend to Love Your Girlfriend Day, I guess. What a prick. Yeah. Yeah, happy Pretend to Love Your Girlfriend Day. Happy, oh, let's be all romantic for one day of the year. Fuck off. Nope. Anyway. Can you tell I don't do Valentine's Day? Yeah, good, thanks, Tiger. How are you, mate? You can ask a question, mate, yeah? Of course you can, yeah. No worries. Alright, first job on the bench, I think, is a no display that's been to another repair shop. I hope she does as well, mate, because that turns me on. Just saying. So, yeah, I hope she takes a massive sheet on my workbench as well. Let's romantically hate fuck. Yeah. Don't get nothing anyway. Oh god. No, you can fix stuff. Happy boy these overpriced roses day, yeah. Definitely. Right. We have no signal. No display now. Would it be your Valentine? Every single TV was just returned after it finished. Yeah. Yeah, not surprised. Good, thanks. The head food. Yeah, hope you're well, mate. How you doing? Probably, Ali. Probably Moto, yeah. So the IC controller gets hot first and the service bridge and SSD controller, and it constantly trips and drops from 12 volt down to 6 volt. No, not without looking, mate. It's likely got a short on the 12 volt rail somewhere. First stream I've caught. How's it going, zombie? Right, okay, so this is not working on that display. So let's try and ruin. Actually, no, I've got a HDMI cable here. I'll just try it on my monitor. How's that? And you lot won't be able to see it. Sorry. No respect now. I paid you £6 an hour. Oh, okay, David. Yeah, no worries, dude. Right. Let's switch to the other HDMI. No. It's not picking up. Cool. Right. Yeah, so I don't want to remove the HDMI cable from the microscope, because I don't want to keep messing with HDMI sources. So I just tried it on my monitor and it's not displaying on there either. It's possible, Alex. It's possible. You just have to try it, I think, to be honest, buddy. £6 an hour cash in hand. Can't get cash in hand these days. No, you can't. No, I did some cash in hand work back in the day, because Xbox be dead. Yep. Right, yeah, so no display. It's not displaying on my monitor. It's not displaying on the capture card. It's been to another repair shop. So, yeah, let's have a look. See what we can do with it. Yeah, sorry, I can't help more on that, Alex. It's one of those things, especially with those, like, there's no, like, go to this component sort of thing. It's probably got a short on the 12 volts somewhere, but, you know, if it's dropping from 12 to 6 volts, something's causing it to pull it down. Either that, I mean, it could be a faulty power supply, but unlikely. It is possible, though. I would try another power supply first. You spent your first paycheck on a girl? Damn, hell no. Oi. Hell no, bruh. I don't spend my current paychecks on the server. Actually, that's a lie. She just takes my fucking bank card. Because women. Look at that. I bet you couldn't remove that with just your fingers. No, I can. I'm going to cut a hole in the desk and put one of these in as a cut mat. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway. You're such a loser. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I do remember the first date I ever went on, though. I was worried because I only had 40 quid. I had 40 quid and a girl had agreed to go on a date with me. When I say date, I mean like a meal. And yeah, I was like, how much does a meal cost? I had like 40 quid to my name. How much does a meal cost? First time I called to live. How's it going, Foxhound? Thank you for stopping by, mate. I appreciate it. Cody. Oh, Cody. You had money, just about. She wanted to go for a meal, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's go for a meal. 2 minutes later, shit, how much does a meal cost? I've got 40 quid. I was on benefits. Like, this was when benefits were, like, you got like 43 quid to last a week or something, or 2 weeks or something stupid like that. Man and machine, I agree. There's no such thing as true love anyway, it's a myth. It's just a scam created by corporate fat cats to make you buy stuff for them that you don't need. It's all one big scam. There's a little thing called love. Sign on and fly back to bed again. Yeah, why not? Damn, remember the days of signing on. Every love is true while it lasts. You got a point. You got a point. But I don't know, I think I like being left alone, to be honest. More peaceful. There's times when I wish I was gay because, well, gay men don't argue. "10 years of not loving you." Nice. Nice. Same here, honey. Just you in the hand. Can I join you? Not sure what the wife is doing. I asked Sarah for a threesome the other day. She was over the moon. Till she found out she weren't invited. Oh, God. Just begged everyone else for it. Yeah, well, I mean, most of mine was gained through illicit means. Alright. How's it going, Ryan? Yeah, mine weren't exactly legally earned. Well, some of it was. Cash in hand, but technically it was legally earned. Earned? Where's the screws gone out of that, you cunt? Where's the screws gone? Trev, you've been in this, mate. Gay men argue like 1,000 women. Nah, man. Nah, they don't. No. Gay men don't argue. Gay women fight like cat and dog. And heterosexual couples argue. So, if gay men don't argue, where is the problem? I'll leave you to decide. No, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around. There's a little thing called love. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Ow! That's like a bitch. Yes, a Series X. Yeah. Can you switch a UCD reader from a PS4 Slim? You can change them, yeah. This HDMI port don't look too fancy. No, I can't design PCBs. I'm not that good. To be honest, I've only ever tried like 2 or 3 times, but I just can't. Because I know how a circuit works and stuff like that, but I just can't grasp the software side of it, to be honest. Do do do. Does the S have an S clamp? Right. I did roll a smoke before I came in. I've just been faffing around with OBS for about 45 minutes, right? about 45 minutes I've been faffing with OBS, and then it decides, as soon as I've hit stream and record, it's not the streaming side, it's the recording side. As soon as I hit record, nope, crashed. You arsehole. I had scenes set up for vertical streams. I had all of my stats and chats and everything all in one place, and it was nice, it was beautiful, it was pretty. No, it just crashed on me. It is quite compact, yeah. It uses the 2-board design, so it connects through an interconnect cable, like this ribbon cable here. So this connects the 2 boards together, and then you got most of the power stuff on there and most of the data stuff on this one. So this one's called the APU board. It's where the main GPU and CPU and RAM are. It's got some power related stuff on it, but it's mainly data. And then the other one is mainly power. No, we don't argue every day, you tit. It's no display, Brian. It's been to another repair shop, though. Oh, eat shit. Right. Work. There you go. Right, okay. So... the HDMI port didn't look too clever to me. Okay, everything's connected. It's covered in flux, but everything's soldered. I do not recommend covering it in flux. What I'm going to do first, I know it's out of focus, don't worry. Just get rid of some of this viscous paste because it gets everywhere. Or get rid of the majority anyway. I'm just going to clean up the flux. So I've got to clean up to start before I can start anything, that's the problem. Can't really test anything because flux is going to give me dodgy readings. So I'll have to clean up. I'm just warming everything up just so as it'll clean up easier. Do. Afternoon. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute, David. Bring back display port, yeah. So I'll have a closer look and run around with the multimeter in a minute, see if I can figure out what's going on. Just clean everything off. Flux is all around. Right, I'm not seeing any bridges. I will check. Right. Okay. Why are all my wires tangled? Hang on. Hang on. Everything's tangled. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? So, meter in diode mode. Red probe on ground. Pin 19 is open line. That's a problem. Pin 18 is 0.58. 17 is ground. 16 is 0.6. 15 is 0.59. 14 is open, that's normal. 13 is 0.63. 0.73, that's normal. Ground, obviously. 73. 73. Ground. 73. 73. Ground. 73. 73. Ground. And 73. Alright. Pin 19 is open line. That's a problem. So pin 19 is going to be connected to the ESD IC. Ooh. Ooh. That HDMI port does not look good. Neither does the HDMI port as well, to be honest. Right. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was melted, but it's not. Alright. That's fine. Just warm it up. ESD dead. Very possible, yeah. When will you come back to my mum? I've just gone for some milk, son. Right, so it's possible that the ESD's been either blown or damaged during the replacement. Yeah, good MacGyver, how are you, mate? Okay, so let's go into resistance mode. Let's check these two resistors first. These should be 0 ohm. Oh, bite me. That's 0 ohm. And that's 0 ohm. So the resistors are fine. They're not short to ground. $10K. Yeah, $10K. That's not short. $10K. Ah. 0 ohm. $2K. 0 ohm. 0 ohm. $2K. Right. So that's reading as 2 million ohms. And that one's reading as... Wait, it's actually dropping. Let me just have a look at the diode readings on it. Hang on. .58. 0.6. Okay, so... why am I not giving a reading on pin 19? Huh. Why do I not get a reading on pin 19? Hang on. I'll just figure out, just off camera, I'm just figuring out which one of these resistors goes to pin 19. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh. Wait, is that short to ground? No, must have been touching it somewhere. Right, so wait. I can't remember which one it actually goes to off the top of my head. So I'm going to look on the schematic. Or is there two streams? Is the one for... Google says Slim doesn't have a daughterboard. What's that, the PS4 Slim? Yes.
Can I have some money?
No.
Thanks. For sure. Is that them balls that come in earlier?
Hmm?
Is that them balls that come in earlier?
No, it's an Xbox board.
Oh. So is it Xbox and kids order?
Blah, 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 Jamie.
Okay. I'll put it back in his box then.
Alright.
Send me £20, I'll get tea as well.
You need to send it to my Santander. From my Santander to my Monzo, and then from my Monzo to you.
For fuck's sake.
I know, I know.
Yeah, I called you out.
Right. Oh, look, it's freezing.
What's it still, sorry?
Right, page 30.
Why am I charging you the fingerprint?
I don't know. Pin 19. Let me go to my desktop. There you go. Pin 19 goes from HDMI connector down to U21 hot plug detect. Does that go straight into the ESD?
You found it,
Thank you.
I'll back in it.
Alright. We need Rizla. Eh?
Anything?
Rizla.
Yeah, I need that. Anything else?
Red Bull. Thanks. Yeah. Looks like it goes straight into it. No capacitors, no resistors. I didn't know that. Anyway. Alright. So it's got to be the ESD then. If it's open line. Well, it's not necessarily the ESD, so I think I'll remove the HDMI port and just make sure we haven't got a damaged trace. It's not going to hurt me to remove it. I can always resolder it on. I do want to make sure we haven't got a damaged trace first. No, Alex, I don't. I wouldn't risk it personally. I've never done it. Can I have some money? Yeah. No, we've only got one account. Well, she's got her own account, but obviously all the money I make goes into my account, so I'll just transfer it when I need it, when I need to. I swear I heard fucking sizzling then. It must have been IPA. I was going to say. didn't damage the HDMI port. It's always a good thing to remove the HDMI port and resolder it anyway, to be honest. Just because at least that way then we know it's soldered properly when we do put it back on. Right, it don't appear like it's the pad's damaged. Oh, I've done it, Theo. I've done that before. Yeah. It's not fun. I don't know, it's strange because hot plug detect should be there. No, it's open line. The trace has been scratched, but it's just open line. Don't know. No damage around here. I was kind of looking at it and the reflections was kind of looking like it was popcorn, and I was just thinking, hang on a minute, was that the popping I was hearing? And no, it must have just been IPA. But it looks like the ESD is going to have to come off, unfortunately. Two streams at the same time. That's strange. Let me have a look. So there is. I have no idea why. It looks like Restream's doing that. Huh. Restream's doing that. Oh, I know what it is. I know why. So it's streaming a portrait, but it's in horizontal, so it's trying to do a portrait stream for the for YouTube Shorts, and it's not actually doing it. It's streaming horizontal for some stupid reason. Don't know why. Not a clue. Love is all around. Right. I'm going to grab myself a donor board. With, I will check it, with what I assume will be a working ESD. Look at that. My donor boards look better than the board I'm working on. It's good, that, isn't it? Right. Diode mode. So I should get around about 0.6. Yeah, 0.64. Okay, so that ESD appears to be working. Good. Yeah, I'd have to end the stream to be able to turn it off, and I'm not doing that. Can't be arsed. Don't care. So, yeah. Okay. Let's just clean this up. Look at that, my soldering iron tip's bigger than this chip. Literally, bigger than the chip. Bit of IPA. I haven't lost the chip, I can see it. Alright, just need to clean off my tweezers. Cool. Right. Teeniest bit of flux. And even that's too much. Okay. Let's give that a crack, shall we? So 0.3mm solder balls. Should be 0.25, but I haven't got any. Okie doke. Knew that was going to happen. Told you it was too much flux. Okay, so there's 4 balls which have got to be replaced. trying to get this one ball to stick, but there's too much flux all around it. Just too much flux around the ball. Soak it up with cotton swab. There you go. Alright, now it can have a bit of flux. There you go. Yeah, it won't stay in place if there's flux around it. Right, so there's that. I just need to clean up the area. So let me just change the iron tip because that's just way too big for what I need to do. Yeah, here's this bevel tip. Even this is too big. But whatever. Which one is he reading comments? I'm assuming that all the comments should be coming through at the same time. I don't know. Go to one stream, try one comment, and go to another stream and try the comments on there and see if they both come through. I don't actually know. It shouldn't have done a dual stream like that, but for some weird reason it is. But I'd have to stop the stream to stop it. So there's not really a lot that I can do. Unless you're all going to promise to come back. Okay. How's it going, Raccoon? Just going to clean up this flux. If you see me, I'm good with it. Yeah, I'll see you. Right. Okay, that's just jumped into place. Good. Yeah, not bad, mate. Thank you. Right. Okay, before I clean that up, let's just check pin 19 again. No reading. Dang it. So, what? Is pin 19 broken somewhere? It has to be, right? I need to figure out where it goes to. Oh, it goes to R20, I believe. Right, I'm not getting a connection. No, it don't. Oh. Focus, you terrible YouTuber. No, I'm just to vibe on the back near the legs. That one there. Yeah. Okay. So it goes into here. Oh, well, that doesn't look good at all. I think it's broken. Yeah. You cunt. So I'll bet you that ESD IC is okay. This one here. I'll bet that's okay. The actual fucking line's broken. Typical. I should have saw that coming. But then again, I don't think I've ever had one where that line is physically broken. Who dat? Someone became a member. I can't read it. What the fuck? Oh. JP. Sorry if I fucked that up. Thank you. Whoever works on it broke it then. Yeah, definitely. Right, give me a bit of trace wire. So restore this, shall we? No, not necessarily anyway. It could have been. Could have been damaged in another way.
Joseph Neal 128 just resubscribed for 13 months. Wow.
Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you, mate. That's loud. I need to turn that down in a minute. Right. I'll clean that up in 1 second. Just know that I'm using a massive soldering iron tip for it. So that's why I couldn't find it then, because it was just broken. Alright. What was the original fault? Yes, I know, Vince, yeah, no worries. Appreciate it though. Yeah, its restream was messed up. Right, let's have a look. So, diode mode then, red probe ground. There we are, 0.61. Good, now we've got a reading. That's better. Alright, so that ESD IC is likely fine. So what I'll do later on, before I quote this customer, I will install that ESD IC on another console and just double check it. The other one, I'll reboard it. Because if it needs replacing, then the customer's got to pay for it. It's a 40 quid chip. But if not, then I've only wasted my own time through my own stupidity anyway. Happy Saturday, yeah. I do like big tips, Michael, yeah. Get your PayPal wallet out, mate. Oh, you was on about a different kind of tip. No, I was on about tips as in, give me some money. I'm a money grabbing YouTuber. Like, don't know what you're thinking of, dude. Well, I do, you dirty Gertie. The fuck have I put my tweezers? Ah, stuff you on your tweezers, I'll grab some more. Yoink. Series X, yeah. Okay, we're good to install a new HDMI port on there, but I do just need to protect this area. Okay. There we are. A little bit of conformal coating. Well, solder mask. Well, it would be if it was in focus. This stuff's amazing, by the way, this solder mask. 1, 2, 3. Area protected. Look at that. Beautiful. Bloody gorgeous, know what I mean? And it's rock solid. See? It's rock solid. Alright. HDMI port time. Okay. Damn. Don't know what was with that plastic on there then. There. Thanks. You fell out my pocket.
Yeah, I put it tablet flat.
Okay.
I just left it.
Alright, thanks. You got any coffees?
What?
Have you got any coffees on the go?
I don't get any on the go now.
Sorry, I'll rephrase that. Can you make me a coffee, please?
No.
Thanks.
Just put it back on bed, don't get a coffee.
My cup's there behind me.
I walk over there.
I'll pass it in a minute.
Take it to wash it up there and keep off really.
Sit down, you bastard.
No, I'm standing up.
Oh, okay.
Don't sit up for you now.
Why not?
Sit that for you.
Yeah, it's a shit tip. Yoink. Fucking good arm, ain't I?
No. Need manka.
Nah, you don't need to trim the glue.
Sound doctor. Hey.
Hmm?
Take the time to bit.
Sound has dropped out. No, he don't. Lying. He's lying.
Sound okay.
He's lying. I can see my audio meter.
What?
It should be fine. Thanks.
I'm not making you all good. What's up?
No, you're right. She'll make me one. She loves me. Is my sound working, people? It's a coating that conforms to the surface where it's applied. So it's a conformal coating then. It doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of controversy around that. Like people moan at me for calling it conformal coating, and then people moan at me for calling it solder mask. So I don't give a fuck. I'll call it happy glue. Loves me more. Probably. Probably. Beep, you bastard. Thank you. That'll be alright like that, won't it? Surely. It'll be fine like that. I reckon it'll work. A bit like that. Is that better? Oh, I'm using a tub of flux that I bought like a dickhead. Shouldn't have bought it. It's crap. That's fine, yeah? I mean, everyone else does it like that, so should be alright. Do. Because they're sausages. They're sausages. They just love to find something to call you out on and moan. One sec.
One.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
David said you love him more than you love me.
I don't love nobody.
I don't love nobody.
The only people I love is my cats. Don't leave little kids half the time.
Neither do I, to be honest. Do. There you go. I remixed it. So now Nintendo can't copyright me. Do. I can relate. See, I can relate to what you're saying in your song, so when I have a shitty day, I drift away and put them on. Beep. Right, multimeter's in beepy beep mode. Check for bridges. Also known as continuity mode. So just check the pins. They're all good. Now I'll go into voltage dropping across the lead mode, also known as diode mode. 0.61, that's good. 0.56, that's good. Okay, so that in theory should now be working. Ground anchors look good. Give it a test. There's a Van Workshop. I've not ironed out the kinks as such. I need to get a microscope in there. That's the main thing I need to do. I've got one. I just haven't had time to fit it in there. And the one thing I'm worried about is the vibrations. A tube of flux and a tube of solder in paste form, both are labelled solder paste. Yeah, that can be a bit annoying at times. Alright, we're not going to replace the thermal paste because we don't do that here. They're not paying for thermal paste, so we're not getting thermal paste. Because that's how I roll. Remember to put a chair in there, yeah. Can't believe I did that. My brother-in-law borrowed the van. Make sure she didn't poison your coffee. Hopefully she did, because I ain't going to do shit like this all the time. Yoink. Alright. Yeah, I think I'd have to take it out every time I'm driving and just keep it in a drawer or something. I think that's probably going to be the best option. Right, okay. So, where's the power supply gone for this? or loads of rubber mats. I think the vibrations will be too much. It's already smashed a 4K monitor. But that wasn't even down to the way I installed it. That was down to the really, really poor design of the monitor itself. It didn't fall off the stand. The front fell off the freaking thing. What am I looking for now? A Nexus board. Give me a Nexus board. I just had a Nexus board. Oh, I'll put it back in the housing, stuff it. I'm not taking the Nexus board out of this, I can't be bothered. Oh look, thermal tweezers. Alright, let's give it a testicle, shall we? I don't want to put it back together because that'd be stupid. I could probably just lift it off this stand sort of thing, you know, out of the mount. It wouldn't be an issue to take it out every time I'm not using it. It's probably going to be the safest option anyway. Okay. Please work. Come on. Show me the signal. Please. Right, it needs... Let me just power cycle the capture card because it's flashing. It's telling me there's an error on the capture card. No signal. Great. Hang on. Let me just make sure it's not fluxing the cable. I will try another cable in a minute. No. Right. Let me try it on my monitor. No. Chipmunk tester. Got rid of that a long time ago, mate. It packed up on me. It died. Join the stream to see no signal. Sorry, mate. It's still not displaying. Normally a problem with HDMI, mate. That was to rob it. No signal on the capture card either. On the Elgato capture card either. So none of it's working. That's nice, isn't it? Onto eBay for 10k. Damn, £900. Wow, I would not pay that. I would not pay that. If it's just HDMI, I'll charge £60 on the PS5, mate. Plus return postage if you're dropping it off. If you're posting it in. If I come to you to do it, if you're local to me and I come to you to do it, I'll charge 80. Right, guys, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to go run to the toilet. I need a pee. You would when you see how much I sell for? Nah. Still think you're crazy, mate. Right, yeah, give me a minute. I'm going to go for a quick pee. Oh, I need to take my painkillers as well because my head's hurting. Yo. Right, where's my mic? There. Right. So if it's still not working, even with a replacement ESD IC, everything's testing okay. So the next logical thing to try is to change the HDMI encoder, because even though it's testing okay, it doesn't mean it's actually putting out a signal. if that trace burnt out, where did that come from? If that trace burnt out, then it could have taken out the HDMI encoder as well. Oh no, MacGyver. Who dat?
Azuralien Hart just subscribed on Twitch.
Who was that? Hang on. I'm not even. Why haven't I got Twitch open? Right, bear with me. Lionheart, thank you. I appreciate the support, mate. I need to turn that audio down. It's too loud. Handy Dandy Repairs just followed. Nice. Ooh, a hype train. Handy Dandy, thank you for the subscription. Mostly watch on YouTube. Have a spare sub to offer my support. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, bud. Why do you have two different streams? Restream playing up. Yeah, Restream is acting up. Right, so the next logical thing to do, even though it's testing okay on the output side, doesn't mean that it's actually generating the signals and converting it to HDMI. More money. No, it's not. It's just Restream is fucked up. On my side, I've only got two streams active. Like, you know, I'll show you, look. So, on my side, I've only got two. Two of two active, see? But then, on YouTube, it says I'm streaming twice. It's so stupid. It's just... Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch does have Prime subs, yeah. So if you've got an Amazon account and you link it to Twitch, you can subscribe for free. I am going to be streaming more regular again. I just had a few bad months, personal issues. I'm not going to get into it. Well, I had a bad year, actually, to be honest with you. Like, in terms of my own mental well-being and stuff. I think I was just burnt out more than anything. But I'm back. Where am I based? So I work from home. I live in Willenhall. So it's WV12. I can come to you if you're local enough. You'd have to send me your postcode so I can check the distance. So I can come to you for repairs. I've got everything I need in a work van. Which chat can you see? Should be able to see all of it. Because it's Restream, that's double streaming it, not Twitch. And I'm seeing Twitch's, I'm seeing Restream's chat. Did you have a meltdown in the post office? What do you mean? Right, bear with me. No, Leicester would be too far. I would have to charge stupid amounts of money for that. So you'd be better off posting it in. Right, well, now for some reason my capture card's not working. This is why I shouldn't unplug anything. This is why I should never unplug my capture card. My microscope. Oh, no. Right, bear with me. This is why I should never unplug my microscope. Because it does not like being unplugged. There you go. Right, give that a second. There you go. Just log in, we'll try and cheer you up. No, it wasn't so much a rough patch as in, like, you know, a bad day. It was a bad year. I just didn't want to do anything. Like, the problem is, you got to think, I was uploading daily, plus streaming, plus doing repairs, plus doing store orders, plus running a family with an autistic child, etc., etc. So it's like, it just got too much, that was all. And I always felt pressured to stream because I'd have like 20 or 30 people message me, you're going to stream tonight, you're going to stream tonight, you're going to stream tonight. And it was just like, it was just too much. Yeah, I'm happy to take the job on for you, Robert, and I do tend to get HDMI ports done the day they come in. So you normally get it back the day after or 2 days after. So I'm happy to take the job on. It's just Leicester's a bit far for me to travel. In terms of, you know, in the work van. But yeah, it just got too much for me to do everything, you know, keep up with everything. Right, so yeah, the next logical thing would be to try changing the HDMI encoder, because it's not necessarily displaying, it's not necessarily generating the signals on the output side. So this is the output side here, these 8 traces. These are the differential pairs. So it comes in on this side, it does what it needs to do, remuxes the audio and video and stuff, and then sends it out. It's not necessarily doing that, so we're going to try changing this. Because you've got to think as well, why did it burn that HPD signal? And that's why people take drugs. No, I've never touched drugs, but it was just getting too much. Hey, David boy, thank you, dude. Thank you for resubbing and for gifting a sub as well, mate. I appreciate it. Honestly, I hate these HDMI encoders. It's actually easier with the nozzle off, to be honest. Even though you've got a plastic connector there, it doesn't matter if you slightly melt that connector anyway. I'm just going to remove the nozzle. It distributes the heat a bit better if you remove the nozzle. Like if you drink coffee and smoke cigs, both drugs. That is true. Yeah, the painkillers as well. Oh, yeah. Phil, will you be my Valentine? Always, sweetie. How you doing, Lee? You finished wallpapering, mate? Lee is Sarah's boyfriend. As in Potsy. Hear you on the burnout. Yeah. It gets too much. It's just like, you got to bear in mind as well, I've got like not health issues as such, but I wake up with a headache and I go to sleep with a headache every day. I have to take painkillers to manage it. I think I need to order a new nozzle as well. I know I need to order one for the work van, but I think I need to order 2. I think I need one for this one as well. Right. I'm going to remove one from this donor board. Still doing it. Got to get some Chip Quick. Chip Quick sucks. No, it don't. It has its uses, but you wouldn't be able to use it on this. Alexa, turn off the heater. No, it's not my eyes, mate. It's ongoing neck injury. I've had it for 8 years or so. High-speed car accident. Ping. Come here, you little bugger. Too impatient. Yeah, see, I've been doing this for years, and it's just I'm used to it, sort of thing. Right, well, we've got a bunch of extra components there that we don't need. Like that resistor. And that resistor that was stuck there as well. Right, leaded solder. Yes, I've been to a no, sorry, I haven't been to a chiropractor. No, I've had physio. So it's 3 slip discs in my neck, C3 to C7. Okay. Right, I am going to add the nozzle back onto here now, so I can focus a little bit better. Because this is leaded solder now, so it's not as difficult to do. Yeah, the injury I've got is pretty much unfixable, unfortunately. Chiropractor's never going to help. I can crack my own neck, and I do regularly to release pressure, but there's pressure on the nerves, which is what causes the headaches. I know there's pressure on the nerves and whatnot, because when I crack my neck, sometimes I'll get a tingle all down the one side of my body. Oh, don't know if that come across on the mic. That was my back. Yes, I have showed pictures, yeah. It's on my PC. Yeah, I showed it in the life story video. Right, hang on. This is why I have headaches. That's why I have headaches. So, yeah, somehow I don't think that a chiropractor can put that right. Chiropractor cannot put that right. Yeah. The crash, yeah. I was broken down on the motorway, 70 mile an hour. Well, I got hit at 70 mile an hour. Alright. Is it going, Dub? I think that's a job for a mechanic. I think that's a job for the scrapyard. The scrapyard and maybe a coroner. Maybe a coroner. It was definitely a job for a psychiatrist, because I had flashbacks for months, near on a year afterwards. Every time someone drove up behind me. Oh, definitely lucky to still be alive, yeah. So yeah, that's why I have headaches. Listen, you can knock me down, you can even break me, but you'll never kill me. That's 2 major accidents I've survived. Technically 3. Technically 3 major accidents. First major accident, I got run over when I was 8. I had a jagged pipe go through the back of my head. Second major accident, a woman pulled out on me 6 months after I passed my test and pulled into oncoming traffic, and I hit her head on. And then that one. Oh yeah, it can absolutely happen to anyone. I consider myself a very safe driver, and it happened to me, so yeah. I can most certainly handle my vehicle. I say the good die young. Yeah, that's why I didn't die. Because I was young-ish. What was I, like 27? No, 29? Something like that. About 29, I think. think it was 2017. Sarah will correct me, I'm sure. Right, let's give this a whirl. You're a bit speedy. Yeah, see, I don't speed. I'll fuck around sometimes, but for the most part, I don't. Right, I'm just trying it on my monitor first. No. Rubber band. No, I'm not putting it back together yet. It's not working. Kilometers an hour? No, we use normal mile per hour in the UK. Right, that is still not working. That's annoying. It's going to be ESD bypass then. I've got an S25 with half stylus pen snapped in the phone. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, without taking the phone apart. You can maybe push something in and get it to release. Maybe. I'm assuming it catches there. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Two million turtles per hour. Yeah, it was 17 miles per hour. Yeah. So like what, 100 kilometers, something like that. Alexa, what's 70 miles per hour in kilometers per hour?
Good afternoon, Encoder. 70 miles per hour is about 113 kilometers per hour. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Nope. About 130. 130. No, the resistors are fine, Lee. I've changed the ESD because I'm a dickhead. I've changed the ESD and I've changed the encoder and the port. I'm getting all normal readings. But no, I've checked the resistors. I'm getting normal readings on them. You know, the 0 ohm, 2K, 10K crap. I did have a blown. Actually, you know what I should do? I should check and see if I'm getting 5 volts, shouldn't I? I did have a blown HPD. Yeah, hot plug detect was blown, as in the trace itself was burnt. And it's a lovely prior repair attempt. Right. Voltage mode. ground. I'll get 5 volts, 5.1 volts. So I guess I need to check and see if I get voltage on HPD. Could the new ESD have been bad? Not likely. It came off a board with a dead SSD, so not likely. Anybody else's Alexa get triggered? Sorry. It's really fucking awkward to test these when without. You know what? I'm taking the board off here. It's really awkward to test them. So yeah, I'm getting normal readings on the HDMI ports on every trace. So there's only really 2 things it can be. The ESD has died while I was taking it off or putting it back on, or reboarding it. In which case, I'm going to have to do either an ESD bypass or ask Lee to kindly send me a HDMI alternate ESD thingy, or it could be the 5 volt boost IC, which is at the back of the board. It could be that. That's possible. I really need some extension cables. I don't know if if I'm meant to get power to that until I turn it on. Probably not. I'll get 2 volts with nothing plugged in on hot plug detect, that is. But that voltage was dropping. No. 0.98 volts. I'm just try switching display, see if it changes. Nope. Do I get 5 volts on pin 18? I need to. I can't see the pins. I get nothing there. Why am I getting nothing there? Huh. I get no 5 volt. Do I get 5 volt when I plug it in? No 0.98 volt. What? 0.98 volts. How is that possible? Right. Let me try manually giving it 5 volts on HDMI. I'll try that and then see what happens. What I don't understand is why the voltage is dropping so much when I've got a HDMI cable plugged in. That's just not normal. It's not normal behaviour at all. Okay. No, 5 volts isn't going to hurt. It's meant to have 5 volts on pin 18. Oh, I'll get 12 milliamp current draw. Still get no display though. I might do an ESD bypass. I'm going to try the load switch first because voltage is dropping. It shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. Sweet FA. What will a bypass do for you when you change the ESD? Well, if that ESD is faulty, then I'm going to have to get an alternate ESD off Lee. By the way, if you do need those ESDs, Lee from Uber Micro Repairs, ubermicro.co.uk, has a alternate ESD IC for those that he made himself. He sells them on his website, ubermicro.co.uk. So, yeah, highly recommend buying those if you need any. They are a lot easier to source than the original ESDs, and they work absolutely perfect. I can confirm, I've used them myself. R48 and R148 by the ESD, check they're all okay. That's where the 5 volt comes in. Yeah, I'll take a look, mate. I'm going to strip it back down now because I'm probably going to do a bypass just for testing. I don't recommend doing bypasses, but it's okay for testing. Alright, Lee, anytime, mate. You make absolutely fantastic products. I've said it time and time again, mate. The products you make are absolutely 100% reliable, well made, and you deserve it. Yeah, both should be 10k, yeah. I'm not just going to straight try an ESD bypass. I'm going to try the load switch first because it could be that. I can't spend much more time on this, so it's 4:30 now. I've been working on this for 2 fucking hours. It's so annoying. It's just one of those, when the console itself works. I mean, I haven't considered the SSD, to be honest. I should probably try that before I try a load switch. Not before I try a load switch, sorry. Before I try a bypass. I haven't considered the SSD. Well, I have now, but I didn't. I should always try that before I try a bypass. But yeah, so this trace here, Lee, was burnt out. So you can obviously see I've done a trace repair there. Ignore the scratches, that was just me showing off how solid the coating is. So I've done a trace repair there. And I am getting a 0.64 volt drop to ground in diode mode. So yeah, I'm getting correct readings. That's what don't make any sense. Right, multimeter resistance. Just make sure that's actually got solder on it. Yeah, that's connected, R18. You can't see that, but because when I wicked away the pad, it took a bit of solder, but should be okay. So, ooh. Was that me slipping, or? No, it's 0 ohms, so it's fine. That's 10k. And so is that. That's 0 ohm. And that's 0 ohm. Right. Shall we try U82? Might help if I had the probes the right way around. Uh, 10k, that seems fine. 83k, Huh. Don't know if that's normal. That's coming up open line. That might be because it's not turned on. That's 10k. Right. Okay. Let's just have a look. Give me a load switch, load switch, load switch. I have got some of these brand new, but meh. Yeah, that's coming up open line, but I'm going to try it anyway because I don't want to try an ESD bypass. Oh no, they're not open line, no. They're 0 ohm. I'm not going to try an ESD bypass until I've tried everything else. That includes the SSD. Just increase my airflow to 60%. Missing 5 volts on 18. It drops down. It's dropping to like 1 volt, 0.9 volts, which is very odd. So I'm going to try that load switch. I don't care about cleaning it. I've got to take the ow. I care about burning myself. I've got to take the board back out to put thermal paste on it once it's fixed anyway. Assuming I get it fixed today. Ow, 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 ow. That's hot. It'll cool down by the time I actually test it. It's fine. Heat will transfer through the ground plane into the heatsink. Yeah, exactly, Lee. Definitely go check the SSD. I'll just clone it over and try a different SSD. Right, where's the... there it is. heatsink for this console. It's caught me out too many times, hard drives and SSDs on Xboxes have. Right. PSU, where'd I put it? There. Yeah, so one of the first things I did was check the resistances on the around the ESD circuit. Hang on, one sec. Oh. Huh. I hate it when it does that. But if you don't shut it down properly sometimes, it won't turn on the first time after you turn it back on, after you apply power to it. It's so annoying. Alright. How's it going, Gloria? I reckon ESD, but curious if it's U82. U82 is fairly common. Right, bear with me. No. Negative. Right, I'm going to try the SSD then. I am going to try the SSD. Because it does take the SSD working to initialize HDMI output. So I am going to try cloning the SSD over to a new drive, assuming I've got one. Okay. Right. Okay, that's just picked up. $74. That's a really high and very concerning sequence number. That's a very, very concerning sequence number. Why is that on number 74? It should not be that high. That sequence number should not be that high. Who's Mike? What do you mean, mate? $31,000 errors. That's a long time. I don't repair Wii U's, buddy. Or at least I don't normally. If you send me an email on the website, I will take a look at prices and stuff and see if it's something I can make work. Because I was thinking about doing the retro stuff. Right, okay, so that's that. So I'm going to disconnect that SSD. Plug in this one. Okay, that picked up a lot quicker. See, this one on this drive here is 16. No worries, Stephen. Yeah, what did you mean, who's Mike Lee? I'm just exporting this because I don't actually know if this console down by the side of it works. Do 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 do. Lol, it here in the Wii U is retro. Mike Wazowski. Why did someone say something or? That name's familiar. Why is that name familiar? So the sequence number, so basically this information here, you've got the serial number and the board serial number. They're obviously two separate things. You've got the OS, which tells you which operating system it's running on. Then you've got the disk drive and the disk drive serial number. And then the sequence number is how many times it's run through the update sequence. Right, that should now work with this console. So let's have a look. Okay, my screen flickered then. So what, is that enabling the HDMI now? Or what? No. No. So that sequence number is concerning, but I don't think it's the cause of this. Yeah, it's not displaying. No, it's not a dodgy cable. Definitely not. I'll try it on my capture card again, but I think it might be time to move on. Never. Nope, no signal. Never. It will not defeat me. Right, okay. ESD bypass. ESD bypass. That's what time it is. We don't like to be beaten, especially on consoles that turn on. Just going to put that file back. Chipmunk tester will be handy, but I think that's a sore subject. My chipmunk tester died. It worked fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but it died. Do. I don't think it would tell me anything that I don't already know, though, to be honest. All right. Yeah, so that chip was on there perfectly. Just fix it till it breaks. Well, we can't do any worse, can we? Can't do any worse than the console was when it came in. All right. Let me just put up a diagram because I can never remember this off the top of my head. Do. Okay. There we are. Right. So basically, that's what we need to do. We need to match the dots and basically restore the connections, but without the IC, because the IC is basically just a bunch of diodes. So yeah, we need to restore the connections by connecting up the pads that are color coded. So I'm just going to get a much smaller T-point installed on here, because that's way too big for the job we're doing. There we are. Right, where did I put my jumper wire? I haven't had that. Where have I put it? Ah, right next to the board. Right next to the board. R382 looks bust. Picking Discord chat. Let's have a look. Hang on. Un momento, señor. Discord. No, it's just a scratch. I've tested it. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, I did try it. I did test the resistance on it. Right. Okay, so let me just pull that image back up. There we are. So this needs connecting to this middle trace here. Then to there. and then we loop it to this pad here. Yep, that's correct. So then we need the blue one, which is going to be, hang on, give me iron, heart surgery. Nice. It's not too bad. Actually, is this? It's going to be a little bit tricky to do that. Let's do the orange one first. So second one into, right, okay. So that resistor there to C25. And then we got this resistor here goes to that one goes to the to this resistor here. So that cap to this resistor and then we've got that pad to this resistor here. Just lift that up a second. There you are. Okay. There's the ESD bypass. So this is just temporary, just to test it, see if it works. And then I've got to give the customer an option. They can either keep it like this, and I'll conformal coat it and make it safe, but that comes with absolutely no warranty, or they can pay extra and have it done properly, and I'll order one of these boost ICs, one of these alternate boost ICs. So they've got two choices. Can you fix the focus? Yes, sorry. I was just cleaning and whatnot. My bad, sorry. I'm going to zoom right in anyway and just make sure I've got no bridges between pins. So I'll have to fix the focus again anyway. I've also got to make sure, obviously, that everything's connected as it should. See, so like this wire here, that needs breaking away. There you are. So get rid of that. Okay, that one's actually not connected. So that's nice. Do. Bring that out ever so slightly on that cap, just to make sure it's not touching the other one, just in case we have got some exposed pad. Same with that one, just bring it out, adjust it slightly. And then this one I need to break away. There you go. And then that one I believe is fine. Okay, cool. Right. Let's give that a try. See if that makes a difference. I'm not going to conformal coat that yet. Again, not bothered about thermal paste either. How's it going, Fuzzytronics? If this don't fix it, I'll give up. Because it's 20 past 5 now. Just give it up and go home. I am home. Alright. So this has got the original SSD in it. Leather cable.
Valentines just subscribed on Twitch.
Stevenstein, thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you, mate. Right. Okay. Turn her on. Please display. There you go. Yeah, it's displaying. Right. Let me just plug it into the capture card so you guys can see. There it is. There she goes. There she goes. Yeah, so it's an ESD issue. I can put another ESD on, or I can get an alternate IC off Lee, or I can leave that thing on there, that bypass on there. I'm gonna have to give the customer the option on what he wants to do. Because unfortunately, no matter what the option is, it's all expensive. Because the ESD IC on its own is expensive. You're looking at like 40 quid. Why is that factory reset? You're looking at like 40 quid for the ESD IC. I think Lee's boost ICs, Lee's alternate IC costs 20 quid. And then you got the bypass as well. I have no Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cards on this console. Just shut that down for 1 second. Plus my fee, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Plus whatever I charge as well. Right, this controller needs a new port. Yeah, so you've got my, obviously my labour fee on top of that as well. Alright, so she's syncing. And it looks like it's working in 4K. Or at least 1080p. I have no way to check that without setting it up. But it might be good. Yeah, I could try putting it back on, but not today because it is 20 past 5. It's getting late and I've had enough. Oh look, I sold a controller on eBay. Nice. Xbox controller, that is. Yeah, okay, so this needs setting up as well, and well, I can't be asked with that either. But it's not in low resolution mode. So yes, the customer's IC can be good. The ESD IC, I will have to test that. I've still got it. I haven't thrown it. So that could still be good. Chances are not likely. But yeah, it's one of those things. But at least it's working anyway. Obviously, I need to give it a full test and stuff, and I need to contact the customer and see what he wants to do. But first, I do need to install that ESD IC. I'll probably do that to carry on the video for this and show you all the final result. But I'm going to end the stream there anyway. At least I got it working. I didn't have to no fix it and give up. We don't like to be beaten. So how's it going, Superface? Don't like to be beaten, but I have been working on that now for 3 hours. Is it worth it? No, definitely not. Can I charge a customer 3 hours labour? No, definitely not. But that's my problem. Yeah, thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Probably stream tomorrow and finish this off, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now because I'm getting a headache, and yeah, it's one of them. I'm trying to keep streams a little bit shorter these days, just to stop myself from going insane. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good Valentine's Day. Hope you all get laid. I don't know. Whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Happy Pretend to Love your wife day. See you later.